This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
Those are the key words for now. How much more of this can he take?
He's going for another figure four here. Nope, roll up.
Fatu knew he could not survive another figure
Big
four.
thrust kick there by Jacob Fatu. Mighty Moonsault time! Wow, he hit it. He didn't get all of it.
Welcome everybody to Didn't Get All of It. I'm one of your hosts, Paul Griffin, and would you believe it if I told you I just got off the phone? I talked to Lindsey Graham for 20 minutes, and he was so excited that we're doing a podcast tonight, and he's dead. Joining me is Kody.
Hey everybody, and hey Paul. I heard that you've been eating like three to five salads every day this past week.
I'm trying to get my macros in. Trying to lose a couple pounds. Figure if I can get that duty disease, I can drop a couple pounds right now.
You love that diarrhea.
You know what I did instead? I ordered buffalo wings and ate those, and it worked.
Same thing.
Nice.
Also here, it's B-Rob.
Question. So, what percentage of demon do you think Lindsey Graham was?
Oh. 110%.
Okay.
That dude chose to be evil for his whole life and spent all of it in the closet and died unhappy. And that's pretty cool. Not the evil part, but just the part that, like, deep down he's sad.
Is that like
now, I'd say deep down he's buried, but they haven't buried him yet.
So is that like an old school gay thing or whatever?
What? Being ashamed of being gay and not coming out?
Yeah.
That's my understanding.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I thought that might have died out by now.
Well, let's ask Kody. Kody would know.
What would I know?
He wants to know what's your percentage of gay.
Everybody's a little gay.
I'm a very happy person.
Well, how gay are you?
Yeah. We're waiting.
I think Cody's about 15% gay.
15? I'd say about
6, maybe 7%.
Here's the real test.
No. We're not
Here's
doing
the real
that.
test, as much as I want to do that. When you're watching videos on the internet and the angle is from the guy's balls, do you turn it off or you leave it on?
I skip ahead 15 seconds.
All right. 15% it is.
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
You're like, we can skip that scene. I don't need to see his hole. Speaking of holes, you could fill a hole in our heart by signing up for the Patreon and joining our Discord community and getting ad-free episodes like this one you're listening to right here. You could be listening to it ad-free. Get more of us talking about man's holes. Do it in the Discord with us. That definitely does happen.
It does.
So head over to the Patreon. $3 a month gets you access to the Discord and the ad-free content for all the podcasts on the Fatal 4 Podcast Network. $5 gets you bonus shows, which there seems to be a lot of, and I think we'll be doing one soon. I keep saying that because eventually it's going to be true. Do that. That's the housekeeping notes for the pod. What else is there? What else do we do on this show? This is a wrestling podcast, but I want to entertain the folks before we really get into the important stuff that happened this week in all of the pro wrestling world.
Well, pro wrestling related, but not very important. I was a guest of a pod the other day, and I acquired some new professional wrestling knowledge. I did not know that Hall of Famer Terry Funk released an album, like music, him singing songs and shit. And I listened to this 8-track album, and it was a choice.
How would you describe the music? Was it funky?
That'd be so great if it was like 70s funk.
Yeah, it is like some disco type shit or whatever. I mean, a little bit of like it's Terry Funk. And then we also got into the conversation about all the shit that all the money that Jimmy Hart makes to this day from making music and shit. Like he owns the copyright to a lot of wrestling themes and shit, and he actually produced a lot of the songs and shit, like Honky Tonk Man, Real American, all kinds of shit. And he was heavily involved in this Terry Funk album. Therefore, that's why it's shit, probably.
That makes sense.
And yeah, and it was made when he was touring Japan. So it's like I guess kind of meant to be a karaoke-esque album because, that's popular in Japan, the karaoke scene and shit. So weird music. Yes.
Just want B-Rob to tell us more about Japanese culture.
Which, if you would like to hear more about Japanese culture, you can join our sister podcast once weekly. Didn't get all of it. Japan. So
that's right. And those hosts are a lot more than 15% gay.
Yeah. Do you guys cover other Japanese culture topics besides wrestling on that?
It creeps out every now and then, but like we don't have specific episodes for nothing like that.
Oh, like hentai?
That's what I was trying to see if we could get some hentai.
Oh yeah, that's like that's all the time. So yeah, that is ingrained in the show.
There's that one podcast that's on the network, the Dragon Ball Z hentai podcast.
Yes, Ultimo Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Ultimo Dragon Ball, where they talk about Dragon Ball Z hentai, the abridged version of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. So
pretty sure that's what it's called.
Last week they reached a 1-year anniversary and everything, and
yeah, I tuned in and they didn't talk about Dragon Ball Z at all. They talked about Burrito, and you were there.
Yeah. Well, there was actually 2 episodes, which you can gain access to one of them. No, both of them commercial free on the Patreon by going to patreon.com/Fatal4Pod. And I believe they released that extra bonus one on the main feed. But anyway, there's going to be a very emotional episode coming up this weekend. So tune in to Ultimo Dragon Ball this week. Did everybody die?
Why is it going to be emotional?
Oh, it's just the content is the story beat that happens there. That's a pretty emotional for if I would say listen to Ultimo Dragon Ball or check out that episode or whatever, which you probably won't know what it is if you don't know what I'm talking about. So listen to Ultimo Dragon Ball is what I'm saying.
Does Goku die again?
He's already dead. He can't die again.
He dies in like every episode.
No, he remains dead in every episode because he's not alive.
So he's a zombie the whole time?
If you want to look at it that way. I mean, there's different levels of zombieism, I guess, right?
Is it like Sixth Sense where no one actually sees him?
He doesn't know he's dead?
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't know that. I need to watch that movie. I had no idea that he didn't know he was dead.
Oh, I forgot you don't watch all the things.
What a great spoiler. I just thought the kid could see dead people. I didn't realize the dead person did not realize that they were dead.
Well, there you go.
That's interesting. What is
you can scratch that off your list now.
Is there a post-credit scene? Like, does he get to go anywhere?
I would say watch it. It's a good movie regardless if you know what it is now.
Yeah, I don't care. I like spoilers.
I know. And it drives me fucking bonkers.
I love it. I want to know what's happening before I see it.
Why?
Because I don't want anything bad to happen and then I get sad.
What?
Like I wanted to be prepared for Spider-Man getting snapped away, so I didn't get all like sad like a little sad boy in the theater.
Nah. Paul is trying hard to fight his emotions. That's why you want spoilers.
That's right. It's not cool for boys to cry.
Well,
You have to suppress those emotions, so you do crazy things when you grow up.
This is
Drink too much.
Lindsey Graham behavior.
What's the craziest thing you've done?
Me?
Yeah. You're all grown up, so what crazy things have you done?
I've gone to 3 different WrestleManias.
That's pretty crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
I've
I've
been to
been
2 of them, and then I went to watch one at a bar.
Yeah, I did that too.
Well, I think I've been to like 4.
Have I been to 3? No, I've only been to 2. No. I have been to 3. I went to the Houston one, the Dallas one, and the New York one.
Yeah. And then you
Yeah,
watched one at a bar with me.
The worst ones.
Yeah,
You saw Shawn Michaels and Undertaker.
That match is fine.
I went to San Francisco, Dallas, New York, and New Orleans.
Where have you been, Cody? Name some cities you've been to.
New York. I went to 1 WrestleMania. B-Rob, you going to Saudi next year?
So, listen to Ultimo Dragon Ball.
I'll take that as a maybe.
Last time I've been to Saudi, I was in the military.
What if we get a press pass and we have to go?
Sign him back up.
Oh, speaking of, I just found this out too. So I'm 44 now. So like I'm over the age limit to re-enlist if I wanted to. So I have a guy that I went to high school with. He's probably like a year younger than me, and he is re-enlisting into the military.
Now seems like not the greatest time to do that.
Well, because like
Could you do that in 23 years? Like how old are you in 23 years? Could you do it then?
If I'm alive.
How old would you be though?
64 or something. Or no, 60. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah. 6, 7.
you son of a bitch.
What a podcast we got here.
No, but
so we stay young.
Motherfucker. No, but yeah, he had 4 years prior service. So like I think a couple of years after I joined, he wound up joining too. He did 4 years in the Navy and he got out. But now, he's 43. But what they did, they got this thing to where if you had prior service, they subtract your prior service time from the age limit. So it made him under the age limit so he can rejoin.
Damn, he's really putting the UNC in United Nation Command.
Okay.
Because he's
What are we doing? What are we doing?
What else do kids say?
I don't want to know what kids say.
This is where B-Rob films a video of him sitting down for his Netflix interview.
Oh, no, we don't want to do that. I hate that shit.
That dog shit meme.
Stupid ass shit. Speaking of dog shit, do you want to take a break so they can listen to some ads?
I guess we could. Cody has to go find his newspapers. So we'll be back when he finds those, and we'll tell you all the wrestling news this week that's important.
Maybe.
And welcome back. We've got a lot of news. Breaking news, in fact.
Do we though?
Not really. But we got some stuff that we're going to talk about. Mm-hmm. Including
how well
Brock
you rustle
Lesnar's
those
t-shirt.
papers.
Yes. Brock Lesnar's t-shirt.
What about it?
Came out on Raw this week with a new official Brock Lesnar t-shirt.
Yeah.
That said,
eat shit, get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite. It says talk shit, get hit. Although the shit is SH asterisk T.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already censored.
It's already censored.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you only saw this if you watched Netflix live.
And chilled.
If you were to go back and watch it now, his shirt says, "Talk, get hit."
Yeah.
They've edited his shirt in the replay of the show to not have the word shit on it.
But they say the word shit on the show. Did they edit that out?
They said it on this specific episode?
Yeah.
I don't
Like Heyman says it now. Can you not say shit?
I don't know.
Remember when Raw was going to Netflix and everyone's like, oh yeah, they're gonna like murder each other now and they're gonna say
all
cuss.
the cursing.
They're gonna say
Edge
cusses.
back.
It's gonna be so cool. PG-14. No, turns out not. So is it safe to assume that Netflix is making these edits and not WWE? Or like WWE's doing it because they're asked to kind of thing? Because like why would you make that shirt if you have to edit it?
Right. Yeah, exactly. I think so. I think this all but confirms that it's Netflix, which like fucking why? They have like softcore porn on that platform. Like why?
You do? Where? Tell me so I can block it.
Like
any women's match.
There was a show that I watched during COVID on Netflix called How to Build a Sex Room, and it's like
What?
It's like an HGTV style home renovation show where they bring in a professional and she like builds fuck rooms for people, and it's so funny. It's completely serious. It is not like this is a joke. She is like 100% serious, and like she talks to these couples and like figures out their kinks and like builds them a room in their house to fuck.
Well, hold on. What channel is this?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
So that's okay.
I'm gonna look at it.
That's
tonight.
okay. I mean, I don't understand the reasoning for blocking it. I guess outside of Netflix has a different idea of who the Raw audience should be, and it's up to them to decide if kids can hear the word shit or not.
They're not even hearing it. They're seeing it with a asterisk in the middle.
Yeah, that could be shut. Could be
Talk shut.
Oh. Kids hear shots all the time in school.
Oh my God.
Can't censor that.
This show has been around since 2022.
I think that's when it came out.
What the hell?
I don't think it's multiple seasons. It's like one season.
You said this was during COVID. This was not. That was post COVID.
22's during COVID.
We're still in COVID.
It was that 22 was still that time of like. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Did we get vaxxed by then?
Yeah.
When did Joe Biden come in and make it good?
Joe Biden?
It was 2024.
What is now? It's 26 now. Okay. I don't know.
No,
it felt like
that
it was during COVID.
Wait. No, it was... I have no idea. My timeline is so fucked up.
6, 7?
I clicked. Stop it. I clicked the thing and it took me straight to the show.
There you go. I don't think
It's 8
shit on there though. Which is probably for the best.
8 episodes. I'm probably
I watched that whole thing. It's a hoot. B-Rob will do a review on the Patreon when he's binging it.
How to Build a Sex Room. How to Build a Sex Room. You need me sending you the link?
Are the people attractive, or is it like...
No, they're just like regular people.
Gross.
I think there's some black people in there too.
Oh, there's one. Yeah, I see one here.
Black people can have sex rooms, B-Rob. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, that's I said. I see one right here. I see.
This is 2022. We've come a long way as a society.
Hold on. Did I just miss something, or did Paul just say they're regular people, and I think there's black people on there too, implying that black people are regular people?
B-Rob said they're just white people, and I said there's some black people there too.
I did not hear him say that. I thought that was you following up on your regular people comment.
No, I'm not Mark Davis.
Oh my God, they got something coded for Kody here too.
Oh, the gay episode?
Oh, what? No, it's a whole different show. 10 episodes. Sneaky Links Dating After Dark.
What is that?
A sneaky link is you fucking somebody on the low. You just like, you
I didn't know that. I thought a sneaky link was like bit.ly, and you go there and you mask your links and you send people a sneaky link to like Tub Girl or something. That's a sneaky link.
Sneaky link?
I've never heard that.
That's crazy.
Never heard it. 'Cause I don't participate.
Paul is the uncus of unks.
He really is.
I think so.
You don't have a sneaky link?
I'm the hip unk. I know the lingo. But then again, I got kids that's young, so
the hippo.
there's
Black A-Train. He could be hip hunk.
There's a black on this show.
Okay, well, when you say it that way, it sounds offensive.
But I'm saying it, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm saying it. You can't say it. I wouldn't recommend you do that, but
B-Rob can say a lot more things than we can.
I don't want to.
Like what?
Like
I can say shit.
Which you apparently cannot do on Raw. This is odd. I don't care enough to like throw a fit like some people. Like, go to Squared Circle if you want people hooting and hollering about this, but like it is weird.
If I could make this more of just like, I think a broader complaint with this is like that things are no longer protected not protected. Like, what am I trying to say? Preserved, right? Like, that show aired live and now Netflix can just edit it and the original is gone forever. Like, media is no longer preserved.
In the days
of streaming.
Yeah, and it's almost kind of like, the same thing with the diminishing physical media. The whole debate with Sony and all kind of stuff like that or whatever.
Like, just the fact that they go back and edit stupid shit like this.
So
it just
this
opens a bigger issue of like, okay, first it's Lesnar's shirt, and then like, what's next? Are they just gonna completely remove people in matches? And
well, they've done that.
Yeah, they blurred Braun Breaker's face.
Yeah, like, that's crazy.
Well, yeah, I was just about to bring that up or whatever. So like, I know before when that happened, because it was in Saudi and like,
but that was ESPN doing it, right? It wasn't Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, due to their commission or whatever with Saudi or whatever, they don't allow blood and combat sports. So they would have blurred that
only in journalism.
Regardless. Yeah, they would have blurred that regardless. But now we got this and that, so it makes you believe to like this is their thing going forward.
It's very odd.
That I can flip over to another tab in the same exact app and have motherfuckers decapitating each other, fucking blowing their brains out and doing all kind of other crazy
on
shit.
Netflix.
But I can't say shit or show the word shit.
They're not even showing the word on the shirt. It says shut.
No,
it's got a little asterisk.
Yeah, like on the shirt
I don't
proper.
know what it says.
Yeah, me neither.
Counterpoint, though, to Kody's everything is bad. This could actually be really good if you allow me to put on my fantasy booker hat.
Oh, no.
Bring back Right to Censor. Just make a new version of Right to Censor. Don't bring Steven Richards back. Let that guy fucking waste away on YouTube. But, like, make a modern version and have them be annoying and show up in these instances or something like that.
Do you guys remember, what was his name? Palmer Cannon?
Palmer Cannon?
Yes.
Palmer Cannon? Of course I do.
They should bring back Palmer Cannon as a Netflix exec and have him
manage a Right to Censor.
Yes.
I would say they would do this in the 90s. They did fucking do this in the 90s. Just do it now. Who would you put in a modern Right to Censor? It has to be someone that you want to see, like maybe like a Liv Morgan or something, where she's like covered up.
I would have said Maxine, but they're already doing something with that.
Yeah.
Um,
Grayson Waller, because he's doing nothing.
Yeah, for real. Like, this dude is literally running marathons and doing other shit on his
Grayson
Instagram.
Waller's not a bad idea, honestly. He could fit.
They need a heavy. Who would be a big guy?
Bronson Reed.
No, he's staying with the Vision. Put Baron Corbin in there.
No.
That guy stinks. Actually, he's pretty okay.
I could see him filling the Stevie Richards role there.
So it's Grayson Waller, Baron Corbin, Liv Morgan.
No, I don't know about Liv Morgan, but
this is shaping up.
It's got to be right. Like the whole point of Godfather and Val Venus was that like they were babyface, the provocative characters that they stripped away, and that's why you hated them.
Right. That's why I'm saying Liv Morgan. She's the one who's like, look how hot I am all the time.
Well, no, I mean that
trouble
was Ivory. Yeah, sure, but like I would say it would have been a good thing for the New Day
or Bailey could do it.
Oh,
Bailey would be a fucking great Ivory.
Yeah,
Bailey. I'm down with that. So far,
she wears baggy pants to cover up her big old butt.
Bailey, Baron, and Grayson.
BBG.
Who else? There's got to be one other person. Ludwig Kaiser, whenever he gets back.
I think he's busy doing stuff.
Yeah, he's like going to court.
Yeah, like if you're gonna go like old school with the right to censor, like they're gonna wear a shirt and tie and all that stuff.
Yeah, they have to.
I would like to have one of the luchadors do it just because for the visual of a guy in the mask and the like the suit.
Yeah.
And shit.
Oh, you could put Omos in there.
Okay.
No.
Is he gonna cut his sleeves off?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this in the fucking game. I have to do it. I have to make a modern right to censor.
And you call them.
Everyone's always like, "We need a new nation. We need a new nation."
No.
We need a new right to censor.
New right to censor is the way to go, especially because they are censoring stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then you should put the in the front so you can differentiate the two. Be like the right to censor.
Yeah. I'm going to do this. I'll report back. I'll use the TKO CEO as the manager.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he in the game.
Yes.
What else is in the news?
Matt Cardona could fit.
No one likes him. Could be Danhausen without face paint.
Oh, I was just about to say that. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Stripped away gimmick Danhausen.
Yeah, he can walk into like one of his machines or something and just come out that way.
And he could say, "You are censored."
You are censored.
Yeah, this is great. What a great fucking idea.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait a minute. Joe Hendry.
That could work too.
All right, yeah, so we got to restructure this group. We could take Grayson Waller out and put Joe Hendry in there.
These are all great ideas. This is why people should pay for this podcast, even though we're giving this part away for free.
We should just have a whole Patreon exclusive about this.
It's just me saying who would be good in right to censor, and it's just us doing this for an hour, just naming wrestlers.
Those are the best conversations. You know, you just sit around with your pals and just name athletes.
Mm-hmm. It's just remember some guys.
Yeah. You guys remember Rob Conway?
Unfortunately.
He was great.
Oh, Lola Vice.
Oh, yeah. Could work.
B-Rob's like, I don't want that to happen.
I mean, I hate women anyway, so.
She's a big booty girl. She could cover it up and talk about how everyone needs to stop being raunchy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. If you really want to take it up a notch, you put Nikita Lyons in there.
She's gotten like trim.
Yeah.
So was Nia Jax. You see that recent photo of her?
Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
It's not crazy. I'm almost down 40 pounds.
Well, I
eating
mean,
a lot of lettuce.
That's right. She's just shitting her brains out.
Speaking of shitting, Vikingo is hurt.
Again.
That is shit, though. I don't like that.
He's expected to be out 9 months for ACL surgery.
Yeah. But I mean, I come to figure like wrestling inflates their numbers or whatever, because we've seen people with the same injury come back a lot sooner.
So I know he randomly worked SmackDown like the day before this injury.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he just comes back on the main roster, or does he also go back to AAA?
I think he might stay down.
I feel like they've been wanting to like quasi call him up since they bought AAA.
Yeah, well, I mean, they was even working that before the purchase, but you know, now that they have that property down there, I mean, it might be a him thing too. He might not want to come stateside all the time.
Why? What's wrong with America? Everything's going great.
Okay. Yeah. We can't say shit.
We can't say shit.
Literally, we can't say shit.
Could put Stephanie Vaquerin right to censor, and she stops doing the
devil's kiss.
Yeah, she stops. I would hate that so much. I would actually be like, yeah, fuck these guys. I don't like them anymore.
This would be Booker T's favorite group.
No, he would hate them unless you want Booker T to be the commentator for Right to Censor.
Yeah.
And he's like, he gets mad at people for being too horny.
Or he'd just be monotone the whole time. He doesn't like have the Booker T-ism to it at all.
Great ideas.
All right. Do we have anything other than Right to Censor? I'm sorry. The Right to Censor.
I think we have the right to talk about counter programming, everyone's favorite discourse in modern pro wrestling. This one,
yeah.
the latest comes from WWE announcing Worlds Collide is going to be live in Chicago on September 26th. The same city and day of AEW All Out.
This is wild.
I suspect one of them is going to change. Or
just to like
we're going to
Friday
get a lot
or
of
Sunday.
Yeah, or we're going to get a lot of Instagram like stories of everyone just kind of hanging out. They're separate companies, but they're all pals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is anyone pals with
Jack
like
Perry?
each other between these two? I mean, it's not it's their fucking AEW. I mean, a AAA shit.
It's AAA and NXT.
No, yeah, Worlds Collide's going to have WWE people on it.
Mm-hmm.
Not just like AAA people. They're definitely going to squeeze some folks on there. CM Punk is going to be on that show.
Sure.
They can't go to Chicago without CM Punk being on the show.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
throw an
they can.
AJ Lee in there. She can work Flamer.
Low device.
Yeah, La Flama.
Yeah, Lola.
You only know who that is because of the WWE 2K game.
That's mostly true, but it's because I haven't watched AAA in like 3 weeks, and I forgot the names of the 6 women that are feuding right now, other than Bailey and Lola Vice.
Isn't Carmen over there?
Yeah, Carmen's in there, and she's fucking amazing. Yeah. She was amazing before she got in there.
Yeah, this is just, I don't know.
Carmen could be in Right to Censor.
Why do this? I feel like it's not
why
going to go
put
well.
Carmen in Right to Censor?
I think this is not going to go well for WWE.
Probably wouldn't. Yeah, I can't imagine it does. That's why they're gonna put CM Punk on this show.
Or that's why that is this type of show regardless. I mean, it's almost like indie level power.
Wasn't that a word going around last time NXT did a show on a AEW day? Is that like they don't care that it suffers, but it does like annoy people, and that's what they're doing. Like it's just them being antagonistic.
Yeah, it's like elections or whatever. Like an extra person would run just to kind of fuck up the votes and shit.
I don't know. This is what people wanted, right? Everybody wanted wrestling competition, but not when they're actually fucking with each other.
But it's like, okay, grow some balls and fucking book like Survivor Series that day. Don't book your B and C shows, because it's just like, okay, if AEW demolishes them, then it's like, well, whatever. That
was NXT. That was the AAA. Yeah.
And then if they do beat them, then it's like, oh wow, look,
look, our C show. Look at that.
Yeah. So
I think that's exactly it. It doesn't hurt them, and it is a win for them if it goes the other way.
That's pussy shit. You want to do this? You want to start a war? Then fucking...
They're bullies.
They're bullies.
Book a main roster big show the same day and see what happens. I think they'd be in for a rude awakening. I think if WWE put it on a show the same day as AEW pay-per-view, AEW would outsell them.
Maybe. Depends on where you do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I honestly don't care either. I think the shows will probably be good and I can just watch them.
Not at the same damn time.
Yeah, I have no investment because we live in an age of streaming. I can just watch them at my leisure.
But people get
that's some
upset about
petty
this
ass shit, though.
Because it means their favorite company doesn't get to have as much success as possible, and that makes them personally mad.
We all can't be Eric Brady and have stock in a company.
You don't have TKO stock?
No.
I bought some last week. It's fucking drops every day. It's bullshit.
Sorry about your damn look.
I know. I bought high and now it's low. This is not what Tom Green taught me and Freddie got fingered.
He has sensitive knees, you know.
Oh, it's on the upswing. I might get some money back someday.
Someday.
Nope. I picked like the worst time to buy.
Yeah, this economy, this world.
No, we had a fucking truce. We weren't doing anything, and then all of a sudden we're back to war.
That's a whole different podcast, man.
I don't want to host that one.
Speaking of back, you guys remember Sami Callihan?
Fuck that dude. I was happy that TNA let his ass go, and then now he's going to go somewhere else that I'm watching constantly. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Well, yeah, apparently he's been working backstage for AEW in like a producer role recently.
Well, see, that may not be too bad because I think that was another reason of the departure from TNA as well. He wanted the Tommy Dreamer spot. You know, they let Tommy Dreamer go, and he thought that, you know, because of his interest in production and, you know, kind of helping out, that he was going to get that spot. But there's like, nah, player. So if he can go somewhere else.
To hack NXT every other week.
Yeah. Solomon Crow.
He was up to no good.
Yeah, this is one of those names that like I've heard for what feels like decades, and I've never seen a single solitary second of any of his work. I've known nothing about this guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my fear with, you know, any allegiance with AEW would put him on TV because him and Moxley is tight. They used to be a tag team in the Indies, and they both from the same city or state or whatever the fuck. And yeah, I don't like it.
What if he isn't working? He just showed up and was like, I'm friends with AEW. And they're like, oh, okay. And he just goes backstage and starts helping.
Yeah, he just started doing shit.
Just giving people notes. And they're like, oh, do you work here? He's like, yeah. But he actually doesn't. And then they just think he does. So they start paying him.
Mm-hmm. It'd be like the reverse of The Office.
I think it was a Seinfeld episode.
Do you think they gave him an all access pass?
I think they give those to anybody.
I don't think they give it to anybody.
Yeah.
Most
well, anyway, I hope he has fun over at AEW. I don't know. I really have no comment on this.
I guess we will see.
Can he produce a good match?
No. Oh, you talking about like as a booker? Because he can't produce a good match as a worker. He was the motherfucker. I mean, Kody, you might know him from this small instance. He was the one that hit Eddie Edwards in the face with the baseball bat.
What a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Baseball bat.
That's also what I thought of.
That's how much we care about Sammy Callahan.
Peanut butter jelly. Eddie Edwards with a baseball bat. It's good. It works.
That's so unk of you.
Yeah. Because it came out when I was like a teenager. Do you guys want to talk about AEW?
Sure.
Do you want to hear a word from Ryan Seacrest at Chumba Casino first?
No, which is why I subscribe to the Patreon.
Exactly.
Well, for those of you who don't, we'll be right back.
Light the fuse, Dynamite. Let's talk about it. You guys remember that song? I missed that song.
Yeah, they bring the boom.
Yeah.
They don't do an intro anymore, do they?
Usually they just go straight into the action or whatever.
Yeah, like I feel like
I want to ask about that because I know someone there probably does not agree with that. As someone who also enjoys show intros and big pyro.
There was definitely not a lot of big pyro this week because they were live in Boston, Massachusetts at the MGM Music Hall. And I was there in attendance, live and in color.
You put on blackface? That's offensive.
No, I did not. Yes, I did attend the show. I did not have a seat, but I did watch it in the arena. And
why didn't you have a seat?
They were sold out. And
standing room only.
Yes.
Yeah.
Standing room only. And
but not right there.
In fact, I was standing right next to Wheeler Yuta and Danny Garcia, who made their entrance at the start of the show.
Did you try to trip one of them?
Walked on right by me. No, I very much stayed out of the way. I was getting yelled at by people. And Claudio also walked like right behind me. He kind of smelled, by the way. He was a little stinky. It's a little
stinky.
I mean, he's the wrestler.
Yeah, I think he was sweaty. But here's a little some insider information for y'all, a little TV magic. I believe on the program, the show started with it was like Jon Moxley and Will Ospreay and Death Riders like warming up backstage or something.
Yeah.
Was that I don't know, was that presented as if like it was happening live and then they went right to their entrance? Because that absolutely did not happen that way. It was a pre-tape because I was standing right next to Danny Garcia as he was on the Tron. Like, anyway. So
what the hell? There's two of you.
But anyway, so yeah, Cope and Christian had a match with Wheeler Yuta and Danny Garcia. It was kind of fun. Everybody loves Edge's or Cope's song. They love Metalingus.
Wrestling fans love singing.
They really do. Like, as of 5 years ago, like they never used to sing anything. Mm-hmm. Now they want to sing all the songs. Whose fault is that? Is that Jericho?
Yeah, probably. It's always his fault.
Sorry, son of a bitch.
Who, by the way, did something on this show that a lot of people are talking about. He did a backstage pre-tape thing where he announced that he's going to wrestle Tommaso Ciampa at the pay-per-view as the Painmaker. I know you're excited, B-Rob.
No, I'm not. Don't like this at all. It had its time and it's gone, and I don't want that no more.
It's just like really cringy. It's like he just looks so silly as a 50-year-old man putting on that makeup.
I love that he thinks it's cool and no one is telling him that. It's stupid.
Yeah, when he debuted it in Japan, it was fine because it had a purpose then, but like now is far past its prime. As much as he is.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like not a lot happened on the show, but it was a good show. I would say the biggest highlights were definitely Kyle Fletcher versus Commander.
Yeah, that was fun.
Which, I mean, the crowd was hot all night, but man, they were like on fire for this match. Commander didn't mess up, which was impressive.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
And he did some cool shit, not gonna lie. It was fun to see live. And then the other like big thing was an in-ring celebration for Kenny Omega, who is the new AEW World Champion. He brought out the Young Bucks came out and presented him with a new belt, getting rid of the Triple B, which I don't think enough people talk about how fucking stupid the Triple B is.
I had to explain it to my wife what that meant the other day, and I'm like, he calls it that, and she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, the British broadcast something or whatever.
Nope. Like it is not like I think maybe one time he explained what the Triple B even stands for. What is Big Burberry belt or big?
I thought it was Big Beautiful belt.
Yeah, Big Beautiful belt.
I thought it was Burberry because he has the fucking Burberry pattern on it.
I mean, yeah, but he can't call it Burberry.
Oh, that's even stupider. Oh my god, it's just Big Beautiful belt.
Mm-hmm.
That's so dumb. Yeah, I hate that whole gimmick. I hate that shtick. But anyway, Kenny Omega champion. Will Ospreay came out and they had a basically they just like verbally jerked each other off for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I caught a bit of that. I'm like, this is a lot.
I don't know. The promo felt like incomplete in the sense that I don't mind when wrestlers, especially when it's like two baby faces, do this thing where they like, are putting their opponent over big time, talking about all their accomplishments and how great they are. But then you always have to like bring it back down to sell the match and be like, but despite all that, I'm going to fucking beat you. Like, whatever. And it just never really got to that. It was just like they were praising each other and then Kevin Knight interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
And the logic is not very sound here, but because MJF owed Kevin Knight a title match, now he wants Kenny Omega to pay up, and Kenny was like, no, but yes. And they're going to wrestle at Redemption, which like, cool. It'll be a cool match, but this just felt like lazy booking to me. I really just don't understand why they didn't do the MJF Kenny title change at the pay-per-view.
Oh no. Didn't they have some news about why MJF was out?
I did see that he's apparently taking some time off. He's not going to be on TV much, but he will be at All In.
So classic MJF.
So he'll just be back at All In.
Yeah, I don't know.
Him and Adam Cole.
I'm trying to remember what else happened on the show. Oh, Brody King and Bandito had a squash match.
Mm-hmm. Which Bandito would leave immediately, and they would run into Kyle Fletcher backstage, who was pissed, and they put the wanted poster on him. So they're setting up something for that again.
Yeah, they're going to wrestle at Redemption. I mean, Redemption's looking like a pretty good card.
Also, Kyle Fletcher in his statement about him being or wanting to be the best international champion ever, with Okada right behind him.
Yeah, there was like a lot of involvement in this. Wait, what belt does he have?
The international.
Okay. There was like a lot of overlapping stuff throughout this show with that, and it feels like they're building to possibly, like, I don't know if it's going to be a clusterfuck ladder match or something at All In, but there's a lot of Okada, Takeshita, Fletcher, now Bandito, some of the other Don Callis family members get involved. Like, I don't know. We'll see. But I think my favorite thing on this whole show actually was Darby Allin versus Brian Cage. I like to think that this was right in my Q zone. I'd like to think that maybe someone knew I'd be in attendance and specifically put this match together for me, because this was great.
I mean, if they knew you were going to be there, they probably had a seat for you.
Yeah, true. But anyway, Darby Allin did some crazy shit as always and was thrown around by big old Brian Cage. And that was fun.
Do they let you do
what you say?
touch tune style booking? Like, if I was there and they knew I was there, would they like give me the Sandman?
I don't think so.
Damn.
I don't know. If you made a special trip, they might do something.
Yeah, I mean, it's me. Give me Sandman versus Darby Allin.
By the way, how long is Dynamite? Because
it's forever.
It's forever.
Okay.
I never know how long the show is, and then it's like after like 10, and I'm like, this shit's still on. And sometimes it goes like 35 minutes over.
That's crazy. Okay, because I guess I don't notice because I tend to watch Dynamite on TV on Thursdays. So I'm usually watching it without ads. And therefore I don't really have a concept of time. But I'm standing there at the show, and it's, I forget what match happened. I don't know if it was the squash match or whatever it was. It was the penultimate match. And Justin Roberts comes on during commercial break and it's like, all right, folks, we're in our last commercial break of the evening, and then it's our main event. And I look at my phone, I'm like, it's 9:50. Is this main event match going to be like a 3-minute thing? And then the women went out there and wrestled for like 25 minutes. I was like, what the hell? They just don't have like a set end time?
It doesn't seem like it. I do love that you were offended that the women were main eventing, though. You're like, what the hell?
No, that's not.
You gave them time to wrestle?
No, I was confused at them not giving time to Mercedes in her hometown. But then they did, so I don't know, whatever. Mercedes is cool. I like watching her. And then, the show ended, and that was it.
And you had a great time.
And I had a time.
Would you go back the next day?
I wouldn't. In fact, I would be recording this podcast instead, because I did not go to Collision, which was filmed the next night.
It does feel like this week compared to last week is like such a come down for all products.
Goo.
So I guess you kind of have to do sometimes.
Yeah, and then like you actually got lucky, because like usually whenever you show up to one of these Dynamite shows is dark matches prior to, dark matches after, and a whole nother show after the dark matches. So they would film Collision before, then they would do Dynamite, then they would do a few dark matches, then they would film ROH.
Ugh. That's like doing, wasn't it WWE that did the cruiserweight stuff like after the show was done and everyone just kind of left? Or was that ECW that they were taping?
It's a mix of all of them.
I think it was ECW that they would tape after SmackDown and everyone's like, I don't give a shit, and they'd leave.
Yeah, because they used to do 205 Live before the show.
No, they would do it during the show. Remember when they would tape the ropes purple for the fucking middle of the Raw?
Yeah, you're right. I remember
and then it became the last hour of Raw because they didn't want to compete with football or something. Ugh.
Weird shit.
And then like Enzo was the main event of Raw every week. Hey, that could happen again soon.
Mm-hmm. That's something we didn't talk about. Or
that's something we're about to talk about.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to talk about it in a second because we're going to take another breaky so we can all refill our cups of liquids and come back and talk about the SmackDown and Raw after a big title change last week. Welcome back, everybody. What a short break that was. Let's wrap this show up with a little WWE talk. Everyone loves WWE. I see it online all the time. They're always talking about how much they love it. SmackDown, the CM Punk show. He won the title on Raw, as we talked about last week, and then kicked off SmackDown with a promo about being a fighting champion. What I didn't like about this was he had mentioned that in USA and NBC and Nick Aldis had been courting him to come to SmackDown for quite some time. And I know there was a dirt sheet story that came out last week that was like NBC wants CM Punk on SmackDown and he's going to be champion for a long time. I don't know how true that stuff is, but I didn't want it acknowledged on TV because that just comes off as weird.
Acknowledge him.
But maybe like...
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's to some degree true. Why wouldn't you want a star on the show?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. He says he'd fight Sammy again. He'd fight Gunther and Balor and Royce Keys and Trick Williams. And then Cody Rhodes comes out and they just make the match for SummerSlam.
Yeah. I have quite the conundrum here.
Conundrum.
I want to watch SmackDown for CM Punk.
Uh-huh. You could do that.
But Joe Tessitore is the fucking commentator on this show. And I cannot take it.
He's pretty okay.
He's fucking terrible. He's actively bad. I was watching I watched the SmackDown. I tried watching the SmackDown and I gave up halfway through because I just can't stand listening to him. And everything else is dreadfully boring.
It's down to 2 hours now. So they picked a good time for you to jump back in.
Yeah. And I don't know. Let's talk about lazy booking with AEW's world title program right now. This is lazy booking too. It's like they've done such a good job with Cody and Punk in building towards it. And now it just feels rushed. Like, I mean, they even said it. Like, Punk was like, I thought we would meet in the main event of WrestleMania, but let's do it now. Like, that's just a summary of what the program is. They're hitting the panic button and they're breaking the glass way too soon on this.
I mean,
is it real glass?
On one hand, Rock and Austin wrestled before WrestleMania.
Did they?
Yeah. No one remembers it, but it happened before. It just didn't feel big because they had 3 big WrestleMania matches. So I don't know. Like, it's probably fine, and they're trying to sell tickets. So sell some fucking tickets. Trying. I mean, at the very least, should be good.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, these two will deliver.
Will they stand and deliver?
It depends. Is AEW running a show that day in Chicago? Speaking of Royce Keys, a guy that CM Punk mentioned that he would wrestle for the title, they're doing this thing where he allegedly was like friends with Jacob Fatu growing up, which fine. But this led to like there's a whole bloodline storyline going on that's separate from Roman. And it's like Jimmy and Jay and Jacob Fatu are like off fighting the Misfit Toys. And Jacob Fatu turned on Royce Keys after Royce Keys was just pinned by Jimmy Uso which I don't know. They ran this match back on Raw too, and Royce Keys is wrestling like he doesn't weigh and look like he does. I feel like this guy should be not selling as much as he does. He's like fucking bumping out of the ring on drop kicks and like wrestling like he's a 200 pounder, but he's like massive. He should just be like not selling a spear from Jimmy Uso. Like he should just crash into him and fall to the ground.
Yeah.
It's very odd to me. But over on Raw, they set up LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys against the Bloodline. And I do appreciate that Solo is not joining the Bloodline and hates them. And he even pretended to join on Raw and he did the finger in the sky, but then he turned into a sideways thumb. Very, very thumbs up, thumbs down Batista style. And then he stuck Jimmy and then he attacked Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
I think they just need to get Solo a new outfit because he still dresses like Fat with the Weeknd.
By the way, I looked it up, and Rock and Austin only had one match, one-on-one with each other prior to their first WrestleMania match.
What'd I fucking tell you?
And it was a 6-minute long match on an episode of Raw that ended in a DQ.
There you go.
So, no, not the same thing. This is very different.
Randy Orton and John Cena's first match was the Eddie Guerrero tribute show. And it was like 6 minutes long and stunk. And then they went on to have shitty matches together forever.
Okay, those are different scenarios. Those are
different scenarios.
Hot-shotting this into
at that time. They were people were thinking that Cena and Randy was going to be the next big fucking program of all time, and they just gave it away on a tribute show. It's the same thing. Cody and Punk are going to wrestle for 6 minutes at SummerSlam
oh my god,
to a time limit draw.
6 minute match. What is it? The speed title?
It's going to be a speed match.
Yeah.
Over on the women's side of things, which we don't talk about too much, Alexa's arm was broken.
Because I hate it.
Yeah. I think Jade Cargill broke her arm because she could do the hyperextension thing and it looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
which she was also selling at the Fanatics Fest, which we have.
She's selling it on Instagram too. I don't know. It's weird that you're going to do an arm break spot and then keep her around. But whatever. I think they're doing something where like Charlotte is making new friends and it's annoying Alexa.
That she was going to have to go spooky.
Yeah, she's going to become the pain maker.
Oh my god.
Speaking of making pain, Trick Williams and
watch Make a Sex Room on Netflix.
Yeah, yes, do that. Trick Williams and Mello had a match for the U.S. title, and it ended when the Big Breakfast Baron Corbin returned and attacked Mello, and
wild shit.
It was like crickets. And then they played some music for Baron Corbin that I've never heard before as he walked away. But like, no one gave a shit about this, and everyone thought we were supposed to be getting Baron Corbinhausen, and that probably would have been better.
Yeah, I would have rather that.
So he's just back now in the U.S. title program. I don't know why you would bring him back at all if you're going to put him exactly where he was.
Mm-hmm. With the furry belt.
Oh yeah, Trick got a furry belt now.
I always liked Baron Corbin. I'm glad he's back.
Trick representing for the furries.
I'm not mad that he's back or anything. I just think it's weird that like it just seems like they just slotted him back right where he was.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is if they brought him back to just like do nothing or just be status quo, then like what's the fucking point? So I don't know. I hope they do something with him. Right to censor, maybe.
Yeah. Nick Aldis is there, even though he's not supposed to be, and he makes a match with Gunther against Punk and Cody at Saturday Night's Main Event with Sami Zayn as his partner. And then Gunther, this is how the show ends. Gunther beats up and chokes out Nick Aldis, and to Cody's point, I put in the notes, Joe Test cannot believe it, but he is not reacting at all. It's just like straight monotone.
Oh no, why did he do such a thing?
Pretty much. And then Cody Rhodes' music hits and he runs down the ramp and the show goes off the air immediately. So we don't know what happened. Because we had to get to everything on the menu with Braun Strowman. Which I watched because Alexa Bliss was there.
You gonna get these yams.
I don't hate this show, honestly. It's a pretty fun, like, travel food show. And this is season 2. Season 1 was bad because he's like, we're in this town and I'm eating the food before I go wrestle on SmackDown. And they show all these fucking wrestling clips. And I'm like, who fucking cares? There's a lot less of that now that he doesn't wrestle anymore. Unless they start showing, like, the indie shit that he does now.
Yeah, I was about to say he made his indie debut.
I had to go wrestle in this backyard, but before I did, I went and got some backyard barbecue. Also on this episode, Ron Funches was there, but like he didn't really talk to him. He just ate next to him. There was no like interviewing or questions or anything. They just kind of like sat at a table and ate together. And then the Alexa Bliss stuff was kind of similar.
Wow, that's crazy. That's cute.
Is that your Ron Funches?
I can't do that. You got a weird ass voice.
He is a difficult one to impersonate, which I will not try. Over on the Raw side, not a ton to talk about because most of the show is occupied by a gauntlet match, which was pretty great. Chad Gable won, and he will be facing Penta at SummerSlam in his hometown for the Intercontinental title.
Uh-oh.
Is he finally going to achieve his dream? Yes, probably.
No.
I think he is. I think he's beating Penta.
We went a long route to get to that point.
It's crazy because he was Penta's debut match, which spiraled him into hating luchadors. And on it, like long-term booking, this is pretty good, all things considered.
It's very long.
I don't think the plan was this from the start, but they found their way back to it, and I think that they'll probably
and
have
then plus he got
match.
Yeah, plus he got hurt somewhere in there too.
Yeah, I think Penta got hurt for a little bit too.
Goddamn.
They also did a thing which I forgot to put in the note with Maxine, Otis, and Tozawa and the Vision, which I thought made Braun Breaker look terrible. The segment also went on a bit long, and then like one of the things they were going to do is Otis was going to tell Maxine that he's been in love with her the whole time, which I don't know, the crowd bit, but I had not seen any signs of that ever. And then Austin Theory hit him in the dinghy, but there was a period of time where Otis like wrecked all of them. Like he just steamrolled the entire Vision by himself. And I don't know. Seth Rollins couldn't do that.
I don't know. Otis has just been able to stay over for like years, I feel like.
Because he's awesome.
Whenever they give him like a moment to do something, the crowd reacts like crazy. And I just don't understand why they don't capitalize on it ever.
It is crazy. They should do something with him. But they don't. They even gave him the Money in the Bank once, and he lost it.
Yeah.
Which,
what I sent just now, can that be the show image?
No, because it's a bad photo. Anyway, that happened. They eventually beat up Otis and Tozawa and kind of looked strong. And then Paul Heyman basically told them that they don't need him anymore and walked away. So it's kind of weird that Heyman broke up with them, because I thought they should have broke up with him. Especially if Brock is going to be gone soon and everyone's kind of left Heyman with nothing to do. And they did tease a Heyman and Cody team up at one point. Like, there's an interesting route to go there if Paul Heyman can't find work and has to find somebody new. And it just so happens to be Cody, who's been teetering on turning for quite a while. I don't know. Just an idea. but maybe that can still happen somehow because he broke up with them. Maybe you can tell him like kick rocks. Speaking of things that rock, we got a video package for the big beautiful Bill, Big Cass, watching footage of the good old days, and said 8'3" on it.
Which he's not that tall.
He's not. I think he's like 6'7".
He's taller than that.
Very surprised that they did this. Like, what are they doing? Are we going to get a one for Enzo next week?
I think
Yeah,
so.
we had that conversation in the Discord, which you too can be a part of by going to fatal4pod.com.
I assume we get one for Enzo next week, and then maybe we get one of them together, or we get one of Carmella.
One for Carmella.
And the only reason I say that is because they've aligned Maxine with the Vision. You would probably want someone for her to work if they're going to work them.
I feel like Carmella is way above this act at this point, but I mean, if it gets her back on my TV, then fine, because I genuinely think Carmella is one of the most underrated performers in the history of this company.
Yeah, she was very good.
So
Doesn't mean she has to stay with him forever, but if it gets her back in the door.
Sure, yeah.
But also, these guys are going to be white fucking hot over the moment that music hits.
So I just had this conversation recently. I was on a podcast called Shitty Song of the Week, where they do like bracket stuff.
Can't say that.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Make
just
sure
Song of the Week.
Song of the Week, yeah. They bracket bad songs and whatnot. And what was presented to the table was Enzo Amore's Phoenix. It was the song that he made right after his allegation charges was dropped for assaulting that lady.
Is that what is that what happened? I don't remember what he was accused of, but I remember that WWE got pissed. But he didn't do that.
Yeah, so that's what we talked about. So it's not the fact that he got in trouble for said thing. It's the fact that he didn't tell the company, which got him fired.
Right. And didn't he later say he didn't want to burden them with it because he knew it was bullshit? But they were like, we want to protect you in this situation. If that, like, I think he thought he was doing a good thing, but in reality, it was more like, you should have let us know ahead of time so we could have done damage control.
Yes. Which they would do years later with EO and the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, but this is also how I found out Terry Funk had an album. And guess what song I brought to the table for Bad Song of the Week?
Trouble, Trouble?
Exactly.
Great song.
That was my recommendation.
Great song.
Yes, that's why I brought it.
Finally, I normally don't want to talk about this stuff because it's Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, like two of the most boring acts in this company. Seth Rollins looked like such a huge fucking dork out here against Roman Reigns, who completely dressed him down as a loser. And Seth's responses were like, "Is that all you got?" Like he had no retort. He had no fucking retort. Like he had nothing to counter Roman with.
I know you are, but what am I?
He should have done that. It was better than keep talking. Like he had nothing. And then Roman did his work shoot stuff where he's like, "You're supposed to be number one, and your daddy Triple H runs this place." Like, how come he's allowed to do that? Where it's like he's beyond. Like he can break the fourth wall and talk about how like this place is run by people, but he's the one who's separate from that. Like he wins the title legitimately, but if somebody else does, it's because Triple H picked them. It doesn't make sense.
No.
And it's just like, it's the only way Roman can get a pop from the crowd, like in a promo, because he has to do something like this where it seems like a work shoot. Like they'll pop for the acknowledgement because they like crowd participation, but otherwise he's got to say something that seems a little edgy so the crowd can go, ooh, but it never seems authentic. And half the time it makes no sense. Anyway, they beat each other up a little bit, and then Seth Rollins stomped him.
Mm-hmm. Anytime I see these two together, I automatically think about that when they used to do ride along.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they was in the car together, just having a compliment contest, they were just complimenting each other.
Oh, they should have done that. That would have been nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to this. There's zero part of me that thinks Seth Rollins will win. He has not talked me into believing that he could, and I think they literally put this match together so they can get Roman's win out of Seth and move on from it forever.
Yes.
Hey, isn't Saturday night's main event this weekend?
Oh yeah, it is. Should we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, you excited to watch your boy?
Who's this boy?
Jalen Brunson. Obviously.
Isn't Danhausen wrestling JD McDonough on this show?
Yeah. He did a great... Oh, I wonder if they censored this too. He did his... he came out and cursed him in the gauntlet match, and the pyro went off on the wrong corner, and the camera looked at Danhausen, and he looked directly in the camera and said, "Ah, shit." So,
hey, you can't say that, Paul.
Apparently you can't. Yeah, Danhausen and JD McDonough in an ODQ match because they're going to do shenanigans. That'll be fun. I bet the New York Knicks get involved. And then Bailey and Lyra are having a match. We didn't talk about this, but Lyra is methed out now because she's mad that Bailey kept dropping the ball. So she's crazy looking.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know about that. I find her to be like, she's a great wrestler, but like, just nothing about her character works. No, I don't think so. I do wonder if it's setting up the Tatum Paxley call up to play off their history and also dabble with both of them being kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there'll be a tag team and they can challenge for the women's tag team championships, which are being defended here. Paige and Brie Bella are defending against Lainey Reed and Fallon Henley of Toxic Influence Attraction, whatever they're called.
Toxic Avengers.
I assume this is when the titles change hands. I don't... Oh, man, they could hotshot that. If Nikki Bella shows up and turns on Paige...
As she does.
And then AJ comes back and they do Paige and AJ at SummerSlam against the Bellas.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the way it's been going this whole time. It happened the same thing with what was that? Trish and Lita?
Yeah. I think that should happen. I just didn't piece together that it could happen real quickly. And probably will. What else? CM Punk and Cody Rhodes are going to face Gunther and Sammy, as we talked about. And then Jalen Brunson will acknowledge Roman Reigns.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Roman has to get the Knicks rub, even though it was Danhausen the whole time that was involved with them. So yeah, that's this weekend. We'll talk about that. Well, somebody will talk about it next week, because I won't be here. Does anybody else have anything they want to say before I make the music do the thing?
I'm good.
Well, folks, we didn't get all of it. But we'll try again next week for Cody and for B-Rob and for myself and for Pro Wrestling Noah, who wasn't here. Have a great rest of the week. And we'll see you next week.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.
All right. Done. I've got to clean all this shit up.